Finley Corporation has monthly fixed cost of $240,000. It sells two products for which it has provided the following information. Product one, sales price, contribution margin. Product two, sales price and contribution margin. What's the total monthly sales revenue to break even, given that we have a sales mix of 20% of product one and 20% of product two? All right, so the first thing that we need to do is calculate contribution margin ratio. So let's write that on here. Contribution margin ratio. All right, so how do we calculate that? And we're going to do this for product number one and product number two. Okay, so for product number one, what we want to do is we want to take the $21 of contribution margin and divide it by $35 of sales price. All right, so let me put that into my calculator here. 21 divided by 35, and I get 60%. All right, and for product two, we have 10 out of 40. 10 divided by 40 is 25%. So those are my two contribution margin ratios, 60% and 25%. Then the problem says that we have a mix, all right, so product mix of 20% of product one and 80% of product two. All right, if we multiply these two percentages together, this will give us our the percentage that we need then to kind of our contribution margin. We need like an average contribution margin that's weighted for the mix. And so that's what we're kind of getting to. So 0.6 times 0.2 equals 12%. And 25.25 times 80, or 25% of 80, equals 20%. And we just need to sum these two together, all right? So I have an average contribution margin ratio, AR ratio, of 32%. All right. And so we're going to use that then to determine how to get to break even. All right. So the problem says that we have $240,000 of fixed costs. And so I take that 240,000 and I divide it by 0.32, that 32%. All right. So 240,000 divided by 0.32 gives me 750,000 is break even. And this is money. And this is really the solution that we were looking for. All right. So this is the answer to A. So then B says, what if we want to have operating income? So in addition to break even, we want to have an additional 105, and our sales mix has changed. Now 60% is product one and 40% is product two. All right. So our contribution margin ratio stays the same. So here in B, we're going to have the same 60% and same 25% because our contribution margin ratio has not changed. But our mix is going to change. Now, 60% of the mix is product one and only 40% of the mix, so this is mix, is product two. So once again, we're going to multiply these together. So 6 times 6 is 36%. And 25% of 40 is 10%. All right, and when we add those together, we get 46%. So now, instead of the 240,000 that we need to cover our fixed cost, now we want a profit. So now we're going to add the 105. So 345, and now divided by the 0.46. So 345 divided by 0.46 gives me 750,000. So this is break even plus the margin. So the big takeaway here is in both cases, we need to sell 750,000. But if we have this product mix where we're very heavy on product two, then that 750,000 only gets us to break even. Whereas if we're able to shift the mix and get a larger percent out of product one, then $750,000 worth of sales will give us $105,000 worth of operating income instead of just break even.